In a six-unit multifamily building, one of the units was tested for mold, and in the bathroom, there was a spot that tested positive. It wasn't a toxic mold, but nonetheless, it's mold. So the landlord wanted to go in to replace it to fix the problem. He served notice to the tenant, said 48 hours, we'd like to come in and repair that area. The tenant responded by saying, no one may enter this unit without my permission, and I do not grant permission until this has been retested by a third party. And that kind of created a bit of a stalemate. So we don't know, he doesn't know, the landlord does not know how to proceed.
Well, I'm sure we've all probably had some variation on this over the years, and a lot of this stuff, the attorneys become desensitized to it, and the inflammatory nature of it. But people learn things, whether by the news or internet or Oprah or whatever, and they're like, oh, and they raise, and the big one's mold, and so but oftentimes mold is just something they know will get the landlords on the defensive because, oh God, mold, $1 million verdicts and this and stuff. So first thing and foremost, the landlord should have insurance that covers mold remediation. It's common enough, it's out there, it's available. Getting that insurance will give you a lot of peace of mind. Second thing is, most leases, again, you gotta look at your lease, and the law I think supports this, that if it's an emergency condition, the landlord does not need the tenant's consent. So that's what I would say. Well, frankly, I'd have to go look at the case law to see if there's been a case as to whether or not the existence of mold is an emergency condition, and has it been litigated? Maybe it's not been litigated. And if the tenant has asked that the work be done, then that would be evidence that obviously the landlord has permission to go in. It's a very easy argument due to the nature of mold to say, like, look, a little mold may be non-toxic today, but over time, dripping, and mold characteristics, it could easily become toxic or widespread, so it is necessary.